Kendall, and welcome to tonight's show. Who's excited? And who's going to sugar after this? Anyone? Thank you. Okay, because I'm going. I need this. What?
That's one.
Yeah. Fuck it up. But yeah, I was picked up in sugar once. Yeah, I know. It's not going the way you think. So, in case you can't tell, in case the earring wasn't enough of an indication, I'm not quite straight. So, I was there one day, I was practicing in sugar, and I had the other signifier of non-straightness with me. I had some eyeliner on. Fuck it, that'll do. And so I was there, I was having a good time. I was piss drunk, and in my periphery, I see a man. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? I can barely see him, my eyes aren't quite focusing, but he's got some interesting dance moves that I've not really seen before. He was there just going, "Whoa." So I see a Neanderthal, and I'm quite intrigued. I think he's vaguely looking at me. He's not looking straight either. It's alright, you can come through. And I'm edging closer and closer to him, trying to understand what he's saying, and more aggressively. This is me, just for story purposes. And he's like, and I lean in even closer, and I'm like, what are you saying? And all of a sudden, he lifts his hand, and he grabs me by the neck. And then, like Darth Vader, he lifts me slowly off of my feet. And all of a sudden, I can see the top of everyone's heads. And I feel immediately, this is a bit gay. Because clearly this man has seen my eyeliner, he's seen my earring, and he's thought, this man's trying to maneuver his way into my anus. So I'm looking down at this cuboid of a man. He's built like a Roblox character, he's about as wide as he is tall. And I'm dangling there like a prize fish, and it's the catch of the day, and he's ready to hang me. And then I realise suddenly, even though I'm not feeling the pain, I'm almost as drunk as he is, that this isn't quite right. Maybe I shouldn't be off my feet, lifted by this mammoth. And so I wiggle around a bit, and he drops me, and I slink back into the darkness, fingers raised like a gay cockroach. And yeah, so be careful. Anyway, let's get started with this improv. So, we've got some improv for you tonight, we've got some stand-up. We're going to start with an improv game called Letter of Complaint, which is something I should be writing to the sugar management. But yeah, so if I could call onto the stage, Emilia and Thomas, please. So, Letter of Complaint is quite a quick game that involves two people, and they have to speak one word at a time to form this letter of complaint. But the prompt that I'll need from you guys is a person or company or some vague entity for these two to be complaining to. So, any suggestions? Shout them out.
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin. A letter of complaint to Charles Darwin.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Is it Delia Smith?
We'll go for Charles Darwin. Okay, cool. Take it away.
Dear,
Charlie,
I
have
some
real
issues
with
your
hypotheses
such
as
your
theory
about
what
we
do
two.
people
Now,
when
you
got
me
by
the
throat
yesterday
in
the
Sugar House
I
really
enjoyed
the
experience.
And
I
feel
confused.
how
Did
you
do
this
to
me.
baby
I
can't
evolve
any
more
because
of
what
your
fist
did me. Anyway,
what
do
you
think
maybe
we
could
like
hang
out?
sometime?
Please,
Reply,
I, you,
baby.
girl,
Yours,
sincerely,
Freud.
Sigmund.
Less of a complaint, more of a confession. So next we've got a stand-up, and it is his first time doing stand-up, so can we have a big round of applause, please, for Thomas?
Hello everybody. I did expect to be doing this with a microphone, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my hands. As well, I'm also quite nervous, so if I can only perform for about 2 minutes and then I cry, just know that by my standards that's going quite well. I'm looking for a job at the moment. The hunt's not great, I'll be honest. I don't know if it's my accent or my poor work ethic, but I'm finding myself to be rather unemployable. But to be honest, for me, I think I'm going to blame it on the fact that after the 70s and 80s, the English don't really want that many Irish people working in their pubs. But I've overcome prejudice hiring practices before. Last year I worked in a jewellery shop, and I was the first man to work there in over 10 years. I'm proud of that, and I really did. I showed them that sometimes these prejudice hiring practices are there for a reason. I was really fucking bad at it. People would come in, all excited about their brand new engagement, all lovey-dovey, and after a quick conversation with me, they would have not only called off the wedding, but decided that they don't really want to bring kids into this world. But, you know, working there, surprisingly, it brought out a bit of a dark side in me, which I didn't expect. I'd be sitting there handling these beautiful rings and diamonds, and all I could think the whole time was, if I put this in my sock, how long would it take for them to realise it was gone? Not that I would ever steal, but, no, I mean, it was a good job, and the staff discount, I have to say, was pretty incredible. 40% off anything I wanted for me or friends and family. I'll have a bit of that. I can almost afford the Ben 10 watch I've been eyeing up since the age of 6. But I find staff discounts to be quite interesting because you can kind of gauge how successful a company is based on how seriously they take their staff discounts. Like, for example, the jewellery shop was very free with it. They almost begged you to get your friends married so they'd come in, 500 quid off a watch, 600 quid off a ring, anything, just get it out the door. But then, prior to this, I'd worked in Curry's. Don't know if any of you know what Curry's is, you know, computers, that kind of thing. They were like the staff discount Gestapo. They were a lot less forgiving. They were always looming over you, watching your every move. And this really come to a head one day whenever I was trying to get my friend 40 quid off his brand new laptop, which, you know, is a crime in itself. I took him to the back of the shop and said, "What do you want?" And he pointed around to me, "Alright, I can do that for you. Let me get the merchandise." So I went back down the front of the shop, sly as anything, and I bent over into the cabinet to reach one out, and all of a sudden I hear, "Thomas!" "Yeah?" "What do you do?" "I've sold laptops, sir." "Alright, who to?" "My friend." "Oh. Did you give him any discount?" "No." "Well, that's a good thing, Thomas, because you know, if you had, I'd have to give you the sack." And in that position, hearing that from behind you isn't really a good thing. But no, it was, yeah. The staff discount thing, I do find it quite interesting. And but it's a weird way of stealing from a business. Why would you steal via your staff discount? Not that I think about stealing a lot from businesses, but I remember I did ask once my old manager, true to form, the jewellery shop. I said, "So, have you guys ever been robbed?" And she went, "Yeah, actually, funnily enough, over lockdown we did. We got robbed. Somebody went round the back and bashed in the bathroom window, fully broken in, came in and stole." I said, "Oh, what did they get?" They make away with rings, they make away with watches. He said no, they took the toilet paper. You break into a jewellery shop and you steal toilet paper. I think this town deserves a better class of criminal in my opinion. But no, did everybody have a good summer?
Yeah.
God, you had a shit one. I had a pretty good summer. I went on holiday with friends, not with family, and I have to say it's much better. Sorry Mum, it's just the way it is. My childhood was full of trips in the car down to Ireland, down in Ireland. A lot of boring walks through muddy fields, going through village charity shops, looking at shite and wanting to die. But then one year I got the word, Thomas, we're going to be going abroad for our holidays this summer. I thought, fuck, this is going to be brilliant, this is just what I've wanted, all this time's passed. I'm finally going to be able to get out there, experience new cultures, see it change, different landscapes. I said, Mum, where are we going? We're going to Scotland. Yeah, because that's just the getaway that I wanted, isn't it? But no, I was in Scotland again this year to see my brother and his family. 2 nephews, 1 niece, I love them very much, they're very cute, but the 2 boys can get a bit rowdy, which is a problem for me because if I'm left alone with them, I hate disciplining other people's kids. I can't do it, I'm no good. I don't have any opposing figure, they won't listen to a word I say. They can be there beating the living shit out of each other and I'll go, Bobby, come on. Come on, fella. We were watching Scooby-Doo. What happened to watching Scooby-Doo? Come on, come back. What is Mummy gonna think when she sees that bone sticking out of his arm? She's not gonna be happy. But no, my niece, she's rivaling the others for favourites. I know you're not meant to pick favourites, but I just love her so much. She's so cute. She came up to me, she goes, Uncle Thomas, can we play cafe? I said, yeah, we'll play whatever you want, I love you. She sat me down, I was there, immersed in the scene, reading my pretend newspaper, smoking a fake pipe. I don't know why I added that detail, she didn't know. But yeah, she comes over, she takes my order, and I had a bit of a moment where I realised that consumerism might have grabbed our kids a bit too much. Whenever she asked me if I wanted my Americano to be a venti, and then followed that up with, do you have the app? The app to what? But no, I think at this point I would actually apply for a job at my niece's imaginary Starbucks because I think the staff discount would be quite good. Anyway, that's me.
Back into a bit of improv now. I'm going to need all 4 of you on stage, if that's alright. We're going to be doing a game called Party Quirks. But first, I think I'll introduce everyone. You already know Emilia and Thomas. But this is Scott. And this is Ethan. Okay. So, Party Quirks is a game where you've got someone hosting a party and then they've got 3 strange visitors that come in and the host has to guess what their quirks are and they're going to be supplied by you, the audience. So, today's party is being hosted by Emilia. So we're going to have to get Emilia to leave the room so she doesn't know what's happening. So, yeah. Bye! Okay, so what I'll need is 3 quirks for these guys to have. It can be anything. It can be snakes for hair, shit in the trousers, anything feasibly within reason. So, can I first have a quirk for Ethan? Constantly walking on Lego. I like that. Okay. And then can I have a quirk for Scott, please?
He's a pig.
He's a pig. He's a pimp. And can I have a quirk for Thomas, please?
Certainly far.
Wait, what was that?
He's certainly far.
What? Say it.
Certainly far. He shoot himself.
And what did you say?
I said it's certain he's Wonder Woman.
Okay. Keep that one in mind for another game. But yeah, you think you're Wonder Woman. Okay, so can we have a recap of your perks, please?
I am constantly walking on Lego. Come on, pivot. I think of Wonder Woman.
Cool. So, on 3, we're going to call Emilia back in and she can host this party. So, can I have, on 3, everyone shout, Emilia, come back in. 1, 2, 3, Emilia, come back in!
You get off stage.
Oh, really excited for this party, the gender reveal party for my baby. Very, very exciting. I can't wait to see if all my friends show up, you know, all those 3 friends that I have. It's going to be a great time. Got all the snacks, got the blue ones, the pink ones. Oh, he's here already. Hi, come on in, come on in.
Oh yes.
All right, yeah, how you doing?
Did you say I was king?
Yes.
I told you. Call me Diana.
Oh, Diana. Yeah, sorry. This feels,
Feels what?
yeah, this feels dangerous.
Look over there.
What?
Yeah, I'm someone completely different. I'm so strong. Do you need help lifting anything for this?
Yeah, actually, there's a big box of hammers over there.
Massive box of hammers. Don't you worry, I'm fucking strong.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready for this?
Hi, mate, come on in.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's a big stand. Yeah, you've got your feet, haven't you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's another big box of anvils as well.
Yeah, I'll leave that for you.
Okay, yeah.
Talk to me about building.
Building? Yeah, actually, if you could just build something with the hammers, that'd be great.
That would be wonderful.
Okay.
It's great us being the 2 women here at this party.
It is, isn't it? It's a bit.
I'm feeling very strong.
You're feeling very strong.
Yes, I'm better than you.
What?
Sorry, no, it's just still at the top.
You're a strong, independent woman, and I love that.
I am. And I can make anybody tell me what they're thinking.
Can you?
Yeah.
How?
I'll whip them. I'll whip them. I get it out of them that way.
Okay.
Hope you want the castle.
The castle. You built a castle. Because.
What have you actually built?
Nothing now?
Yeah.
See, I got it out of them.
Yeah. Because you're really good at sleuthing. Oh, he's here. Come on in.
I've lost my girls. He owes me some money for stuff.
You lost what?
My girls, he owes me some money for stuff.
I owe you money for stuff. What stuff do I owe you money for?
Stuff.
Stuff.
Is this guy a criminal?
Yeah.
Because I'm
slightly
quite-
scared he might
I don't
be.
know.
You know, I deal with criminals regularly.
I'm not sure I invited him.
You need to block him.
Block him? Yeah, I might do. Are you a tap dancer? You're an Irish dancer.
It's got to stand still, can it?
Do you want to just keep going with that?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Are your feet are hot?
I'll tell you that.
You've got really warm. The floor's warm in this room, isn't it? It's quite cold.
Plasticky.
Plasticky. You a murderer? That's exactly what a murderer would say.
That's what Ellie would say.
Is it? Why is the room plastic? The plastic in this room is. Did you put that down? Did you break into my house and put the plastic down? No. Everything you're saying sounds like a lie.
Somebody got the plastic everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I need to get to the bottom of this. Being the hero of the situation, you know?
Are you Wonder Woman?
I am.
Come on.
I'm gonna fuck off now.
Yeah. You're not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ring ring.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah.
That's what mothers say.
Yeah.
I think one of your guests has a lot of pain, specifically in his feet, but I think he needs to let go. I think he needs to let go of his pain.
I've already done that one, mate.
Yeah.
Your feet hurt
They do.
from doing something.
From something that you've done, really.
Did I stand on your feet?
Someone must have done something to me. No.
Did someone stand on your feet?
No.
Okay, you.
Yes. If they did, they were tiny.
Did elves or like did you Snow White?
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie, how's your gender reveal party going? I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
Oh, that's okay. It's really sucks that I only have 3 weirdos here.
Have you got that weird hoppy bloke with you?
I do.
Well, I wouldn't bother him too much. You don't want to duplicate the problem. Bye.
Ring ring.
Hello again.
It's me, just checking in since the last meeting.
Yeah.
You know that other guy in your party?
Yeah.
I somehow know is there. I'd say his car, or his ride, if you will be quite well modified. or another verb that I won't say. Bye!
Oh, I do linguistics. This should be easy. Modified. Oh, your ride here was modified. Was it?
No. It's a man,
Your feet really right. Your feet hurt for a specific reason.
I think, yes. Can you not see everywhere?
Lava! The floor is lava!
No, I'm still alive.
You've got asbestos feet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you turning into something unhelpful?
I will turn something into something.
You're turning the floor into lava.
I'll turn the floor into empty.
You've got magic feet.
I do, but that's
Ring, 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 ring. That one guy who's always hopping about.
Yeah.
I saw him kick over some kid's castle that he built, broke it into pieces, and now he's just stepping all over. A decade, basically.
And you've got really strong feet. What's special about your feet? I can have a look at your feet. Why would I want to do that?
maybe there's something underneath them.
Are you standing on something?
Yeah,
Constantly?
Yes.
Are your feet the lava?
Ring ring.
Hello again!
He's bricking it right now.
Are your feet bricks? Are your feet made of bricks?
You're almost
Are your toes made of bricks?
Children's bricks! Bricks!
Are you standing on Lego? You're still here.
Yes, I am.
What's going on? You can't have one.
So I can't help that.
Ring ring.
Hi, Mum, do you want to speak to him?
No, because he's not very nice. I'm assuming he left his big fluffy fur coat and hat at the door, along with his big gold chain and all the people he keeps with him, and his car, with some kind of modification or a synonym of that. Bye!
Ring, do you want any more help?
No. You're a guy with a big coat. You Ken from the Barbie movie.
No. I hope not.
You hope not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ring, ring.
yeah, hello.
I saw that guy earlier in his big fancy car with the fluffy dice on it, you know. He had a lot of women in the back seat. He was singing that long 50 Cent song of, I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a motherfucking, and then I can't remember the rest of it. Not heard that song, no? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll pass the photograph.
Yeah. There you go. This guy, he came second place in a race, but the other guy pimped him to the post. He pimped him to the post.
Are you a pimp?
Got there eventually. Okay, so our next game is another game with all four of you, please. Come on, stand in the back. Okay, so this next game is called bandersnatch. And for bandersnatch, we have two people in the scene, Emilia and Scott, if you could step forward, and two people outside of the scene, Ethan and Thomas. So what happens in bandersnatch is these two people are trying to solve a crisis, which we'll get you to come up with. And then the people outside of the scene, every time that I freeze it, they will suggest what happens next. And you all have to vote by clapping what happens. So whichever one you clap for more, that's how the scene progresses and we see what happens. So, can I have a crisis for these two to be in, please?
Disposing of the body.
Giving birth.
Let's say you're disposing of the body. Yeah? Don't know whose body. But yeah, take it away. This is bandersnatch.
What will we do with this body?
I don't know. We didn't mean to kill him. So I haven't really thought this through.
Well, you shouldn't have pushed an old man down the stairs.
I didn't mean to. He was in my way and I was just trying to get round, you know. I didn't mean to.
I can't guess that.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, thank you for answering the call. But you're supposed to be my best friend. We're going to get through this together, yeah?
Maybe.
Why are you being so negative right now? I need your help. I need focus. I need an idea.
Bury it?
Okay, yeah, where are we going to bury it?
Freeze. Thomas, what happens next?
Chegg goes through his wallet and finds out that he's a politician who's very high up in the government.
Ethan, what happens?
The perfect burial spot is found, already full, unfortunately.
Okay, so who wants Scott to check the dead body's wallet and find out it's a famous politician? Clap now. And who wants them to find the burial spot, but it's already full of corpses? Okay. You've killed a famous politician. Go for it.
Okay.
Really straight pocket.
We should find out who he is.
Is that the leader of the Labour Party? That guy?
Oh yeah, the leader of the Labour Party. Oh, what's his name? Jimmy McGee, otherwise known as Keir Starmer.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy, yeah, the guy with the hair. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking we've got to get him maybe away from the Houses of Parliament. We probably shouldn't have pushed him downstairs in the Houses of Parliament. That was probably our first wrong move there, because we're civil servants and that's maybe not what we're supposed to do.
He doesn't say it, but
Okay, tell you what, why don't we get him in your car? Yeah? You don't drive. Okay. Why don't we get him on the back of your motorbike? Oh no, why don't we get him in the basket of your bicycle?
when I say out of my bike, what do you think I mean?
Oh, you don't have any kind of transport on you?
Freeze! Ethan, what happens now?
Emilia conveniently has a lorry.
And Thomas, what happens now?
To cover up the crime, Scott pretends to be Jimmy McGee and is there for Prime Minister's questions.
Okay, who wants Emilia to conveniently be in possession of a lorry? Clap now. It's fun. Who wants Scott to assume the role of Jimmy McGee and go for a public appearance? Right, Jimmy McGee, take it away.
Mr. Speaker, this guy right here, Mr. McGee over here, he has been talking nonsense, okay? Absolute nonsense. Mr. Speaker, okay, he's been going on and on about all these problems. They're not problems. We don't have problems in this country. Okay, we don't. Now, I don't know what he would reply to this statement, but maybe we should let him. We need more problems. Expound on that.
You've got 1,000 questions. Or you want more?
Yeah. I'd like to know how we're going to achieve that.
1,000 houses.
Okay. And why would we do that? More corner shops. Okay. How are we going to do that? When are we going to do that?
Get like a bulldozer.
Yeah.
Freeze! Okay, to wrap it up, Thomas, what happens now?
Scott outlines his plan to sink Britain.
And Ethan, what happens now?
There's so many corner shops, the rats eat the body.
Oh! Who wants so many corner shops to sprout up that a rat infestation occurs and they eat the body of Keir Starmer? Some Tories in. And who wants Scott to unveil his plans to sink Britain? It's a clean sweep. Okay, go on, Scott. Sink it.
So, no one allowed. We're going to be underwater for like, what, 15, 25 years? Why don't you speed it up a bit? And start sinking now.
Would you like to expand on that?
We have quite a lot of heavyweights on England. Start sinking. No, sorry.
No, I don't see how that helps.
Well, there'll be no more problem.
There'll be no more us.
That's not a me problem.
And scene! Three more games and one more stand for you. The next one involves Ethan and Scott. If you could come up, please. Okay. Yeah. So, this next game is called Should Have Said. The people in the corner can shut the fuck up. It involves these two in a scene, solving a crisis, and basically, every time that there's a line where they should have said something else, I'm going to shout, should have said, and they're going to change what they say. It's pretty simple, but yeah, can we have a crisis to start off with? Anything.
Palestine war.
Not that one. Another, please. We'll ignore that. Maybe a funnier crisis. Earthquake. Anything. What?
The bedroom is flooding.
The bedroom is flooding. We'll take that. Or a penguin invasion. Maybe we'll add a bit of both. Due to global warming, there's a penguin invasion. There you go. Okay, take it away. This is should have said.
Have you seen outside? There's penguins.
Yes. There we go.
How has this happened? The water's up to the bedroom.
Should have said.
My tears at night.
Should have said.
The toilet's blocked.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I told you, doesn't go down the toilet. Do it in your
Where is it to go? The bus has been cut down because there's a flood.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, that was my fault again. Yeah, sorry. But that doesn't explain the penguins.
Maybe they want on holiday.
Should have said.
Maybe they get bored of cold, frozen nothingness.
Should have said.
Maybe they want to go to war.
Should have said.
Maybe they want to come say hi.
Maybe they do. Should we go and greet every single one of them individually, or should we introduce them to the polar bear over there?
Should have said.
Should we go and say hello to every single one of them as... Or should we just introduce them to Mom?
Should have said.
Should we say hello to each one of them individually, or should we introduce them to us?
Should have said.
Should we say hello to each one of them individually, or should we kick them?
That's a lot of kicking now, to be fair.
It's not saying hello.
But I'm lazy, so I'd rather say hello than move me.
You can say hello, I'll kick.
Should have said.
You can say hello, I'll get Mom.
Should have said.
You can say hello, I'll flood the toilet again.
I don't see that happening with pancakes.
If the sea level rises too much, they'll go back home.
They won't have a home to go back to.
Shame.
If I know what I'm saying here,
Should have said.
I don't want them near this house.
Should have said.
I don't like penguins.
Should have said.
I really, really wanna. No.
Should have said.
Can we just get a pet polar bear instead?
That could sort the penguin problem out.
Yeah. Small or big?
Medium.
Should have said.
Small.
Should have said.
Extra large. What should we call it?
Jeff.
Should have said.
Bob.
Should have said.
Jeremiah the II.
And see! Thank you. Okay, now back on stage immediately with stand-up. It is Scott. Come on, Scott.
Hello, Pendo, we having a good time? Before we start with the funny stuff, could the women turn away? That's the first time, it was scary. Anyways, does anyone know what TikTok is? If you don't, what rock are you living under? Or you are machine all this electricity blowing your fecal lines? If you don't know what TikTok is, it's a clip, it's an app that share clips and apps, clips and photos with anyone. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, some it makes you feel like you've wasted your life on skills that other people have 1,000 times better than you are. My favourite place on the go is the For You page. As my For You page goes from clips of the Office US one, as the UK one's just worse. Bastard Americans do our TV better than us. And it goes to like clips on The Walking Dead. Rest in peace Glenn, Shin and Eugene. Where you find out what actors have died recently, like good old Mr. Chandler Bing Bong. There's also some useful shit on there as well. I get a lot of videos about how to do like egg fried rice, scrambled eggs, omelettes. Turns out I can't cook fucking eggs to save my life. And there's also the healthier people with more vegetarian options. But my favourite vegetable is the meat feast pizza. There's also just so much random shit on there as well. During my first year, I used to watch TikTok to get to sleep every night. And on an unrelated note, don't watch horror TikToks or 2-sentence stories just before you go to sleep, as it fucks with your mind. You think, is that a pile of clothes I forgot to put away, or a torsionist waiting for me to go on strike? But I did learn one good thing last year, and it was a metric fuck ton about Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is basically an actor, martial artist, ex-US Air Force, and he also made his own martial art called Shunko Do. Don't know how you pronounce it. Cool. And that basically means universal way, which means people think too highly of him, and because of that there's a lot of facts about him. I wrote some down. Some of the facts are, he's a human embodiment of a glitch in the Matrix. He doesn't dodge bullets, he plays hopscotch around him. He doesn't fart, so nothing escapes him. He can slam a revolving door. I struggle with push pull doors. After he left the Virgin Islands, they were called just the island. I've never left Northern. He kicked a coal mine into a diamond mine. I can't kick a session of football. His diary is Guinness Book of World Records. Mine's more like diaries of a kid. Just a man, he's got some weight to his name. Some of my favourite facts are, he can't lose weight, as he never loses. I can't lose weight, as I'm just lazy. When he enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on, he turns the darkness off. I shovel find the light switch. He knows Victoria's Secret. I can't look him in the eyes. Google asks Chuck Norris questions. I ask Bing. He can drown a fish can drown me. And my favourite one is probably, he isn't hung like a horse, horses are hung like him. Speaking of animals, you get a lot of like cute clips and pictures of people who post their pets, or you just get videos of pieces of don't know what animal they're doing. It's like two dogs having a chit chat while they're on a walk, or it could be a cat being swarmed by puppies. It could even be a duck telling duck jokes about a duck. One thing I've seen a lot of though is the entire Garfield movie. Don't really know how they managed to get that on there. But I think Bill Murray was at a low point in his life when he became Garfield. I'm guessing Andrew wasn't available. I still think Chuck Norris should have been Garfield. Just again, seeing Garfield just round out and kicks the bad guy would have been awesome. And with that being said, the women can turn back. Yeah. Thank you.
Scott!
For our penultimate game, we're going to need all four of you back. We're nearly there, guys. Okay, so this game is called Let's Make a Date. And I think today we've got Thomas looking for a prospective lover on our game show. He's got a girlfriend, but we'll ignore that. So he's going to leave the room. He's going to piss. Everyone stare at Thomas while he pisses. No. And basically, it's going to be similar to the other guessing game, where we've got these three people, they've each got their own quirks, and Thomas has to come back in and guess them through a series of questions that he asks them. So, we're going to have a person with a strange occupation, a person with a strange relation to Thomas, and a person from history or fiction with a twist. It'll all make sense. So, can I have a weird job for Ethan to have? As it doesn't have to exist. It can be the weirdest shit you've ever said.
Dildo tester.
You ready? Go upstairs. Any advances on that? I'm tempted. Any advance on dildo tester? No? Really? Wow, you guys really want Ethan to be a dildo tester?
Thank you. Dildo tester.
He can sit on that one for a bit. Can I have a weird relation for Emilia to have with Thomas? Anything. Doesn't have to make sense, really.
Fourth cousin.
Fourth cousin. I think we'll have to go a bit wackier than that. Anything. If you could
work for undertakers together.
Work for undertakers together. I don't know what about it.
She murdered his hamster.
Yeah! You murdered Thomas's hamster.
Okay.
Don't know when or how, but you did. And for Scott, can we please have a character from history or fiction, alive or dead, and then we'll add a twist to it. Freddie Mercury, but careful.
Has to use a palindrome in every other sentence.
Don't give that to Scott. Exactly.
Word is the same thing back.
Like race car. It's fun. We'll talk about it later. Freddie Mercury, but
Undead. From Burnley.
Diet singing.
Okay, we've got to figure out what do you think. Let's say you're Freddie Mercury, but you can't sing for shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Not too difficult. Okay, so can we have a recap of the characters, please? A strange occupation is.
Dildo tester.
Strange relation is.
I murdered his hamster.
And character is.
I'm Freddie Mercury, but I can't sing.
Nice. Okay, so on 3, we're going to call Thomas back in. 1, 2, 3. Thomas, come back in! Oh, he went far. Okay. Hello, Thomas, and welcome to the show. Don't know which side you want to stand on. You can stand on that side. So, we've got 3 contestants here for you. We've got the character from History or Fiction with a twist. We've got a strange relation to you and a strange occupation. So, do you have a question to start off with for contestant 1?
I do. Well, you know, I'm hard to tie down, so it's highly likely that at some point in the relationship I'll suggest a throuple. Who would you choose to be in our throuple?
Well, it's a very good question. I would choose Kirsten. And because
Any reason?
yes, there's plenty of reasons if I can think of one of them. Oh, just one of them. It's great in bed. Me too.
That's great. Contestant number 2.
I would choose. I would choose someone who's like an animal lover, probably. Like someone who really just loves animals, because I feel like they're really caring people. And I feel like it's important in a throuple to have balance. You know, you've got to have people with like opposing views to sort of like, yeah, to just to get that equilibrium going, to connect, you know.
And contestant 3.
College used to be band members and much better than I am.
One of your band members?
Okay. Do you have a second question for these 3 prospective lovers?
I do. I have a terrible wardrobe. I can't dress myself for anything. So if you were to lay me out in an outfit, what am I dressed in? How am I looking?
Contestant 2.
I would say maybe like a big fluffy jacket and like some like velvet trousers, and then like Ugg boots. Just all like brown, like just a nice sort of tan colour, just to, you know, remind you of someone.
Okay.
Contestant number 3.
A white tank top and some white pants and all white.
Okay. And contestant number 1.
Well, you won't be surprised that my cupboard's actually quite empty as well, thanks to the clothes. So it would be hard, but there's something deep inside me that I reckon would really fit you. It would be a nice jacket.
Okay.
I think contestant 1 has a thing for you. So, moving on to your third question, maybe. Moving on to your third question, maybe.
Okay, so for those nights in, this is very simple. What kind of show are we watching, you know, and why?
Well, contestant number 3.
You know, I love Live Aid. I really love it. But I just wish it was my voice.
Okay. And contestant number 1.
We watch a lovely romantic show, something that makes you feel really strange inside. When you're halfway through it.
I'm feeling quite strange inside now.
It can get honest.
And contestant number 2.
I'm a big fan of those murder documentaries. You know, all the ones they have on Netflix.
Yeah.
I really enjoy using them as inspiration. I've only actually once been able to actually like carry that through, but I'd like to maybe try on a different target, maybe one that's less hairy.
Okay. Good. Okay. So that's all the questions you have. Would you like to take a guess at who contestant number 3 is?
You're in a band of some kind. You are. Are you? What's this guy's name? Are you like Kurt Cobain, but you're really insecure?
I'm running the right line. In that he was in a band.
And there's a butt in there.
A butt.
Yeah.
What TV show did you say we were gonna watch?
Live Aid.
Live Aid. Are you Liam Gallagher? But no. Are you Noel Gallagher? But no. Are you the Beatles?
You're getting closer.
Oh! You're Freddie Mercury, but Live Aid. You're Freddie Mercury, but you are a narcissist? Yes. You are not dead? I love give me something.
Give us a tune, Freddie.
You're Freddie Mercury, but you can't sing.
There we go! This is probably the toughest one.
Oh, thank you. Are you the woman from Tiger King? What's
It's a strange relation to you.
Okay, you killed my dog.
Oh!
You killed my hamster.
Contestant 1 had a weird job that you want to know about.
Okay, you put things in people. And you want to put something big in me. Don't wink at me. Clothing of some, maybe?
You wear it. Fits like a glove.
Do you shit out condoms? What the fuck? He produces something bodily that I would wear.
That's how you think it's going the other way.
He put something I would wear inside me. Is it a tail butt plug or something? I'm getting close.
Less elaborate.
Less elaborate.
Yeah.
A butt plug. A tail.
It's a job.
You make.
He works in manufacturing, yeah.
You make. Tampons. I don't know.
I'm not going to do mine. I hope you understand.
No, try.
No, thank you.
This job is a double-ended sword. There's positives and negatives.
You make. I don't have a fucking clue.
He tests dildos.
Oh, well, I was going to say dildos.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course you are. Okay.
Sorry.
So, which one of these lovely contestants will you be taking home tonight?
Oh, I'm going to make Freddie Mercury sing like Queen.
Nice. Well done, that was. Alright, so we're nearly at the end of the night. We have one more game for you. After I talk at you for a bit. But yeah, we established who's going to Sugar, mainly these guys. Are any of you going to Mackey's afterwards? No? Just me then, because I have no dignity. But yeah, I just thought I'd address what the fuck is going on in Mackey's late at night in Lancaster. Because there's some kind of... They put something in the chips. It's like this feral weird energy. I'm guessing it's the locals. Might be you lot. I don't know. But just 2 weeks ago, I went in there. I was in there twice on one night. It was a low point, and both times there was this guy in there. And I don't know if you've ever seen anyone on crack, but if I was to estimate, this guy kind of fits the bill. And he was running in and out of Mackey's again and again. The first time he was in there, he was just shouting at random people saying, "They're coming for me, they're coming for me. There's 5 of them outside, and I'm going to die." And I thought, that's a bit weird. So then the second time I was in there, he came in again, and it was the whole routine again. And this time he runs behind the counter and he starts shaking one of the workers by the shoulders. This poor guy in his little grey polo and his hat is like, I don't fucking know what's going on. And he was on something, for sure. And he was saying, they're outside, they're still outside, there's 5 of them, and they're going to kill me, and they're coming for me, and they're coming up and down the street, they're running after me. And he was talking like this. So I'd say it's pretty conclusive that he was on something. So this poor worker tries to puff up his chest as best he can and walks outside into the street where there's no one. So God knows who that guy was being chased by, but hope he's okay. But whilst that was all happening, I was in there with a friend, and on the floor I see a little bag of white powder. And I look at the bag, and I turn to her, and I look at him, and I go, do you think that's his? And she goes, I don't know. And I say, well, what is it? And she says, I don't know. And I go, okay. And she turns and she says, what are you doing? And I say, I don't know. And so if I disappear to the bathroom after the gig, you know why. But even just last week, I had an even weirder story. Because you know there's something wrong when I am the most normal person in the room. The bar is low. And this is me, the person that scrounges down the high street on all fours looking for those fucking Monopoly stickers. Everyone knows about them. It's like gambling, because I'm just there picking them off these like bottles and cups and McFlurries, and it's like the dopamine is great, but there's no risk or personal hygiene, and I'm loving it. But just last week I was doing this whole routine because I was drunk, as I often am, and I was looking for these Monopoly stickers. Then in my periphery, this pile of clothes, like a witch of the woods, starts speaking to me and it's like, and I'm thinking, that's weird. And out of the pile of clothes emerges a homeless man, and he starts talking to me and about these Monopoly stickers, and he has this big coat on, and out of both pockets he pulls out these fucking huge handfuls of these stickers. I was dead impressed. It's a day job, and after congratulating him, he started saying, right, you get me a chocolate latte. They don't have chocolate lattes, but I let him. And he said, you get me a chocolate latte, I'll give you this one, I'll give you that one, throw this one in as well. And I said, you know what, I'll do something nice. Keep your Monopoly stickers. I'm not about to barter with a homeless man. And I'll do something nice, and I won't have to tell the world about it. So I went into Mackey's, and I got this guy a latte. And I come back out and I give it to him. He insists on giving me the Monopoly stickers. I couldn't say no. And his name's Stephen, and he was really quite nice. And I started to think, maybe the stereotypes about homeless people are wrong. Maybe they're not all on drugs, because of course they're not. And then the happiness on this man's face from receiving a coffee just drains out of him as soon as his drug dealer walks up and says, sorry mate, I've only got Coke tonight. So that was that. You can try, but he had a good deal on it. So yeah, needs must. But you know, even with all this Monopoly stuff, even with me gaining Monopoly stickers from a homeless man, I didn't fucking win anything. It's a scam. It's a conspiracy, and they're worthless pieces of plastic that I'm there for a whole month every year picking off the floor. But if nothing else, they're good for hammering home the gay thing. So there we go. And now, on to our last improv game. If I can get everyone to come up, please. So, our final game is called Time Lord. And Time Lord is basically a long-form, free-form improv game where we start with a singular word and we flash forwards and backwards throughout the scene and try to make some kind of narrative that might be in some vague way funny. So we'll see if we can manage it. Can I have a singular word from the audience, please?
Suck.
Suck. Suck. Any? What was that? Sorry.
Pendle.
Pendle. We can do pendle. We'll pass on suck. Never said that before. So can I? So this is Time Lord. Pendle.
Jack, come here. That guy outside Pendle's offering suck.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fucking. Everybody who walks out that door, he just keeps asking people. He always says he's suck. Suck. No, he does. I know. Hello, what's your name?
Suck.
Do you like it?
Don't like it.
No, he's a crack addict, I think. He's changed. Can you stop? You're making us a bit uncomfortable here. What are we gonna do? Should we report him or just? What do we do?
I don't know.
You know, how long do you think he's been here? He looks tired. He looks very, very tired.
Flashback to when he arrived outside Pendle Bar.
Milkshake. I just need to get the last few drops out. I just need to keep suck. Suck. Suck.
Flashback to 5 seconds before this current moment.
Milkshake, please. Thanks. Suck.
Flashback to the present.
Where's the Pendle manager? We need to get them out. We need to get this person kicked out. Are you the person in charge here?
Yeah.
What are you doing having a cretin like that offering to suck every Tom, Dick and Harry who walks in here?
Suck.
Look, you can't stop. We need to get rid of it.
Well, that's no way to treat a person, especially if he's part Pendle College. Oh,
sounds like he is.
Okay.
That's pretty typical.
Not to profile, but you know, let's just.
Where are we going to put it?
I don't know.
How about I don't know, what's a place of business that is used to having this kind of person around?
Lonsdale?
Lonsdale, now you're speaking.
Lonsdale.
So we get to Lonsdale.
Flash forward to Lonsdale.
Oh, alright. Stay here. Okay. Yes, you'll get plenty. You'll get plenty.
What's going on here?
This, okay.
I was just going to sleep and you just dumped this guy.
We're introducing a new mascot system to the university.
Okay.
This is your new mascot, Mr. Suck.
Okay. I wasn't aware of this. The man just told me about it.
Oh, well, he's your problem then. It's completely fine.
Okay.
All above board.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't paid him a dime. I swear.
I'm wondering what else you cater, but never mind. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Okay. What are you supposed to be doing here? Like what?
Oh, he comes around. He keeps morale up. He invites everybody in. He makes everybody happy. Lifts spirits. You know.
He's going to stand outside the bar and do that.
Yeah.
And that's going to get people in.
Yeah, and you pay him.
I pay him?
Yes.
Why?
Because I've had a long conversation with him, and it sounds like he's having a bit of a sucky time. He needs it, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, yeah, maybe we can get you involved in like nights out, maybe we can give you a costume, maybe we can just...
Flash forward to the appointment at the costume place.
This blows.
Alright. Hello, what's your name? Of course it is. Okay, so you looking for a mascot costume? Is there anybody here with you? Can you stay behind the line? Please, back up. I'm gonna have to call the police.
Hey, Sucky, over here.
Do you know this guy?
Suck-based costume, please. Yeah.
Okay, so you want something with a big mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Has he broken his fucking...
I don't know. Wait, what was that? Can you feel that? Oh!
So now all he says is, suck, you'll do. That's not a
I can't
nerve.
help feel like he's propositioning me.
Oh, that look in his eyes is terrible.
Can we get a costume, like, or at least a bag on his head?
Yeah, well,
Something,
I've got a bag.
yeah,
There you
can
go.
we just
Make sure you tie it quite hard. Why is he so happy about it?
I don't know.
I reckon we wait here. It broke.
Why?
We have a lot of suckers in here.
Flashbacks to when the panic button broke.
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a situation.
Oh.
So I've just been out front in the shop, and basically all these people that like come in and they're trying to steal the costumes. And they've got weapons. They've got sort of those those inflatable lightsabers.
Oh yeah,
They've got a bunch of them.
My mom has a big one of them.
Does she?
Yeah.
Because she knows like the dildo festival.
Dildo what?
Sorry, that's a separate point. Anyway, they're trying to rob the shop.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah.
I went to Sandra. I went to find Sandra to press the button because that's what she does.
Yeah.
And she says it's broken.
She gets paid too fucking
No,
much.
she does. I've been over this.
I can't stand it.
I've tried to bring it up in meetings, and they're not having any of it.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, panic what?
The panic button is broken.
Why?
Sandra didn't say. I'm guessing she did something.
Alright, I didn't.
Sandra,
I did.
what did you do? It's your fucking fault, okay?
So they came in
Yeah.
and they were like with their big fucking lightsabers.
Yeah.
And I was like, what about? So then there's a fucking panic button, wasn't there? So I'm fucking slapping the panic button.
You're a bit of a dull cow, aren't you?
What's a cow?
You.
Flashback to the costume shop in the present. Panic button's broken, I can't do anything. Handle. Oh. And wait a second. That's what we needed.
Handle?
Do you have a witch costume?
We do have a witch costume. Oh, this guy's evolving in a rapid rate.
He is.
And he could be
scared.
Good morning, how are you doing?
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm Charles Darling.
Oh,
And I'm just walking past. And I heard this message.
yeah.
And I thought maybe he's quite intriguing. I do know what's going on with him.
Well, he's not attached to anybody. If you want to take him away to study,
Thank you. That's most kind. Thank you.
that would work. Just get him out of my
Yes, excellent. Come, my friend. Now, yes. Now, I've been meaning to say, and if you could just tell me a bit about yourself, like what's going on there. Interesting. Only before I heard you say many more words. Floor. How interesting. I wonder what it's about your psychology.
Flash forward to the dissection of Sucky's brain.
Students, come on in. We're just going to dissect this man who is kneeling down. No?
He's learned some new words.
Now he's been here for many years.
I've made a lot of progress with Mr. Charles.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
Thank you. Yes, now what we're going to do is just going to take the knife. We're not going to let him look at it.
Why? What would happen if he looked at it?
That would. Look over there! Look over there! Exciting thing over there!
Stab him in the head!
No.
It's like a crab.
Remember your ethics module.
Crack the skull!
No.
I didn't take the ethics module.
This is your
Unseam him from the names to the chap.
Snap his neck!
literature.
Oh, sorry.
So you can go back to English if you're not meant to be here.
Oh.
There we go. Now we're just going to take the knife.
Was there an ethics module?
Did I not provide an ethics module?
No, we've been
doing horrible things to people.
Maybe that's my problem. I'll sort it out next year. You'll probably find to be doctors.
No, but
anyway.
there was a lot more students in this class prior to. We're the only two left.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you? Oh.
Because you kept saying we'd be doing dissections every week, but you never actually elaborated on dissecting what. So we've kind of just been grabbing people and ripping their necks and.
Flashback to that. You don't have to say. You're right, Thomas.
Yeah. What is it dissection this week?
I think so.
Oh fuck!
I'm excited for you for that.
Do you know what we're dissecting?
No, Mr. Darwin didn't. He didn't tell us.
Yeah, no, he didn't. But he left the notes.
I shouldn't like frogs.
Yeah, no, he left a note on the table there. I haven't read it. Maybe you should. Go read it. Go.
Yeah. That note. Yeah. I need my reading glasses.
No.
I won't be able to.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Just
so what's this? Back to the present.
Now, the chat. We're on our lecture, aren't we?
Yes.
So you've been dissecting your class?
No. A little bit.
A little bit, and now you're the only two left.
Yeah, but we're top of the class. Well, I'm top, he's bottom. I'm the top, he's bottom. He's my bottom. He's power bottom, he generates the power.
Good to know. I'll let Mr. Tesla know that he needs to get on to that with his electricity stuff that he's doing.
I don't think it'll be very helpful.
No?
We are electric.
Anyway, what we're going to do, take the knife, open the skull, down the centre. What do we find inside? Take a look, what do you see?
McDonald's Monopoly stickers.
I wonder how those got into there.
Has it been put into you?
Possibly he's been putting them into his ears, and maybe that's what influenced the vocabulary.
Do you think maybe he just can't hear us?
And then suffering.
And he, well no, there's definitely something else going on, but
Maybe that's it. Maybe if we just took all the Monopoly stickers out of his ears. How have you fit so many of these in here? What's going on?
it looks like he's changing. What's he become? Ow, Paul.
What happened there?
Oh, sorry, I'll stitch it back up for you. There we are.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, sir.
We'll dissect something.
What's happened? Where have I been?
Well, you've been sort of
Sucking
yes.
everything.
Well,
Nothing's changed.
I wonder where that started.
Do you remember,
Okay.
what's the last thing that happened to you before you were at Pendle College?
I was buying a milkshake
Yeah.
and someone threw Monopoly stickers at me.
Okay.
Flashback to that. I've got to do a comedy gig, and I don't know what's going on.
Quick, get an interpreter down.
Voila! And scene. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. We have been Lancaster University Comedy Institute. If you fancy joining us, we meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's all on the Instagram. And thank you for sticking with us. Have a good night and a good weekend. Thank you.